We're here at PAX East 2025 to answer the gigantic question that has a ton of gamers asking: does enabling a feature like NVIDIA DLSS with multi-frame generation actually make a positive difference? Well, thanks to NVIDIA and PNY for sponsoring this video and for hosting us here at PAX East, we're going to put this question to the test with a brand new RTX 5060, and we want to bring you along for the ride right here, right now on Robeytech.
Oh, I can already tell a difference.
Sean, we just started.
Okay, right away,
Yes.
a lot smoother.
Immediately much easier to play.
My eyeballs were not ready for that amount of FPS.
Don't tell me it's DLSS 4.
We have a bit of a 100 men versus one gorilla challenge on our hands here today, but rather than putting primates against sapiens, we're actually going to put gamers to the test, which honestly could have equally wild results. And no, there won't be any fists, claws, or makeshift spears involved, but there might actually be a gravity gun. Now, don't worry, we're not planning on harming any gamers making this video, and as far as we can tell, there aren't any gorillas nearby. That being said, I can't promise that our testers' perception of what's possible with the GPU won't be ruined after this. The setup here is pretty simple. We're gonna give a random assortment of PAX attendees a couple of gameplay experiences on each system using Half-Life 2 RTX and asking one very important question: which PC would you rather use? Easy enough, right? But there's a twist. Both PCs are actually identical. That's right, same case, same components, same screen, everything is the same, including a new addition to the GPU landscape, the brand new PNY GeForce RTX 5060. Not only is PNY lending us the GPU for this test, they also provided the RAM and storage and drives for these machines, and they're letting us crash their booth. And one more call out here. We're using Half-Life 2 RTX because this game is really going to push these GPUs hard. This game is the very definition of a passion project by Orbifold Studios. With the help of NVIDIA's RTX Remix, this incredible group of developers is really breathing new life into a beloved franchise. Though we could really use Half-Life 3, Valve. Okay, so just to explain things simply, these two are exactly the same. This one is native, no magic, no nothing, none of the special sauce from NVIDIA. This one has all of the special sauce, DLSS, multi-frame generation. That's the only difference. But time is not on our side. Now I need to go find our people. I need to find people to, wait. Do you guys want to play games? Do you want to play games? Oh, but you don't have any hands. That's not gonna work. First and foremost, who are you? And
Kyle.
What kind of games do you play?
My name's Jacob.
My name is Sean O'Rourke.
Kira.
I'm George. A lot of the games I play are kind of like Nintendo, but I've been getting into JRPGs lately.
Typically RPGs, sometimes some first-person shooters.
Dude,
but,
you're a man after my own heart already.
A wide variety of games. My favorite, probably Stardew Valley and Overwatch.
I'm a casual gamer. I'm playing a lot of Oblivion, like the remake, the remaster.
So good, dude.
Fantastic.
So
Fantastic. So nostalgic.
I am generally very bad at video games.
That's
actually.
okay.
But I have a lot of fun.
So what we're gonna do is we have two identical systems, okay? The simple part is that I'm gonna have you play on one, and then you're gonna play on another one, and you're gonna tell me which experience you like better. It's pretty simple, okay?
Round one, fight.
Oh yeah, you got a head crab there. Oh, you got one. He killed one.
All right,
He
I'm
killed
in
one
business,
already.
baby. I'm in business.
Jacob's doing a good job. I don't think this guy's casual, man. He's actually hitting, like he's dropping headshots.
Not doing too hot.
No, you're doing pretty good. Like again, you're showing those Overwatch skills for sure.
Yeah, already saying for how things feel, this feels pretty good.
Okay.
But then again, killing anything's pretty satisfying.
Yeah,
so.
there you go.
It feels like a little bit choppy for sure.
Okay.
I'm definitely experiencing a little bit of
a little bit of choppiness
for sure, especially when like I get more towards like the more graphic intensive stuff, like the lights or the fire or whatever.
Now let's move over to this other one, and I'm gonna have you play the exact same thing, and let's see if you notice any difference.
Oh wow, this is much smoother. Holy cow!
Let's pop over to the other one now.
Yeah, look at that. It already feels 10 times better.
Somehow the movement feels a little less floaty, but I don't know if that's just because I'm used to it. The graphics seem a little bit better. I remember things were kind of pixelated before.
Okay.
Oh wow. Immediately much easier to play. It's harder to do when it's like everything is moving like so much slower.
Okay.
It's smoother.
But like this just like feels like overall
just better.
Just better. Just like everything just feels way smoother. And then like I don't know if it's a placebo, but the lighting just looks better.
Okay. If you were gonna choose between the first system or the second system, which one would you choose?
I would choose the second system.
Would you rather play on system A
or would you rather play on System B?
Absolutely B.
For sure, System B.
Very much System B.
I'm liking System B.
And if you were going to say in one sentence why System B was better, what would you say?
Smoother.
It was smoother. I had a better time playing it, and it was just overall a better experience.
Things just felt slight bit smoother. Of course, I'd have to do a lot of comparisons and contrasts to see like were textures there that weren't there. But I feel like over time, all of the little things that you don't quite notice build up to a slightly smoother and more beautiful experience.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Okay, so we've seen a few reactions, but what are they even reacting to? Well, let's start with explaining DLSS, or Deep Learning Super Sampling. At its core, DLSS really equates to upscaling what users are seeing on their screen, known as DLSS Super Resolution, and that's part of what our gamers are experiencing. This feature, it leverages the power of AI to render gameplay at a lower resolution, then bumping up the image to our monitor's native resolution. DLSS does this by evaluating everything happening in-game at the same time. The motion, the previous frame, that circular saw, discus to head crab hurl, all to create higher quality frames and higher frame rate. And with the new RTX 50 series, NVIDIA introduced the next evolution of DLSS with the Transformer Super Resolution model. This new AI model enhances detail in motion, improves the flow between the frames, enables better lighting, detail, and more. Listen, we know what the internet has to say about DLSS and multi-frame generation, but what was the experience like for our gamers?
What is your name and what kind of games you play?
Michael, I play basically anything that just catches my interest.
My name's Sean.
My name is Dara.
My name's Adam.
My name is Janalfre Abreu.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm in IT. What is this?
It's called, these are demo systems. We're not gonna.
I can see a lot of lag in the
Okay.
frames.
Okay.
I'm noticing that it looks weird.
Okay. It looks weird.
So it's like 30 FPS. I mean, this looks like I'm struggling on frame rates.
Okay. Ultra settings.
Yeah, it's unplayable.
I'm noticing like clippings on the video and stuff.
Okay. Okay. Sean is now on System 2, guys. Okay,
I
Sean.
can already tell a difference.
Sean, we just started.
Okay, right away,
Yes.
a lot smoother.
A lot smoother.
Yeah, and already almost killed myself. So that's
yeah,
good.
that's true. Yeah, but you still are only at 94 health. Same hardware.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, what?
This is not the same hardware.
It is. It's the same hardware, John.
Definitely using frame generation here. You know, there's an occasional visual artifact, very slight. Looks,
Wow, this guy notices a lot of differences.
That's like fine details. There's not a shock. It doesn't kill my play experience, though. It's usable.
All in all, like, you're enjoying the experience better than the other one?
I would say so, yeah. I'm not sure like what your specific difference is that you've got going on here.
I will tell you. He's like, look, he is genuinely curious.
Don't tell me it's DLSS 4.
If you had to choose between System A and System B, which would you choose?
I gotta go this one. I gotta go this one.
System B, 100%.
I mean, it would have to be B.
System B, most definitely.
I'd probably play somewhere in between.
Okay.
I probably I'd take the frame generation. I'd probably turn up the upscaling base resolution. So I wouldn't play on either of these.
Okay.
I would play somewhere in between.
So if you wanted to wrap it up in like one smooth sentence for why you chose B, why?
I really hate to say it, but the frame generation.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Because System B just feels soft, smooth, and comfortable.
System B definitely has a lot smoother frames, a lot better graphics, and really helped me get those headshots. Actually, I heard a DLSS 4, and I heard kind of mixed things about it. Some like ghosting or whatnot. I didn't see any of that there. So
You thought the experience was great?
Absolutely.
Another part of that better lighting detail that our testers are seeing comes from DLSS ray reconstruction. With ray reconstruction, visuals for reflection, shadows, and lighting can run more efficiently, which basically means all these things look way better in game. The last part of the sauce here is DLSS 4 multi-frame generation. Think of frame generation like this. Let's say that someone was making you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but instead of stopping with just like 2 slices of bread, they threw an extra slice of bread with even more PB&J on it right in the middle of the sandwich. Now let's just say that they added 3 more slices of bread with the previously mentioned PB&J, and that is both a sandwich that I'd like to see right now and a bit of what multi-frame generation is like. So with all of what DLSS 4 brings to the table, our gamers are seeing the streets of Ravenholm and Nova Prospect in both stunning quality and significantly higher frame rates than native.
I'm Lisa, and I usually play shooter games or a Mario game.
I'm Justin. I play a lot of open world RPG style games.
Justin is a great name, by the way. Great name.
Yeah.
So my name is Daniela.
My name's Christian.
And you are?
Caitlin.
My name is Luke.
I'm Kevin.
My name is Becky.
Okay, Bert, Mike, Brian, Cody.
Round 3. Fight.
What are you noticing? Anything so far?
Feels like old school, like 30 FPS days almost.
Okay.
It's a tiny bit of a lag.
This aiming is, not great. From the last time I experienced this game.
I think that's actually the player.
Seems kind of laggy.
Laggy? Okay.
Yeah.
It's not as smooth. I wouldn't say there's like stutter for the most part.
It's really jittery.
Huh?
It's a little jittery.
Little jittery. What are you saying, Bert?
He's got to get good.
Kind of it reminds me of like the older games.
Okay, so it's not feeling so smooth.
No,
Okay, so let's move you over to this one and see if you guys notice any difference. Okay, here you go. Same level.
Oh yeah, I can already tell.
You can already tell the difference?
Yeah, I have to agree. It looks like it runs smoother like immediately when he switched to this screen.
Okay, well let's put you on the same system over here and then see if you notice any difference.
Oh my god, okay. My eyeballs were not ready for that amount of FPS. This is definitely a lot smoother. The graphic quality is better too.
Frames are way smoother, like way easier on the eyes, where it kind of feels like shuddery on the last one.
Yeah, that's way smoother.
Way smoother? Anything else?
Seems like that lag that is not there.
This is great, and the aiming is much, much more responsive, so, maybe I can actually get a headshot.
Oh yeah, it's way smoother.
Way smoother?
Yeah, feels like I could actually shoot at what I'm pointing at.
So you feel like your skill's a little bit better here too.
Way better to control your...
Bert, is his skill actually better?
Oh, we'll see if he can kill these two things right here.
Which would you choose, Caitlin?
B.
Okay, B. Christian?
B all day.
System B?
Yeah.
I mean, anyone that picks A is wrong. It's gotta be B.
System B.
System B?
System
okay.
B.
Bert, I know you didn't
B.
get a play. Okay, yeah. System A or System B?
Second one, B.
Second one, B. Okay. What about you?
B.
It's a tough decision, but I think I'd have to go with the smoother System B.
Okay. You took really a tough decision?
Not at all.
System B, which is the second. Okay.
Which one are you sending to jail?
That one.
System A going to jail.
I love the FPS. I love how much vibrant the lighting is. Like, just a more smoother experience.
Okay.
Where I kind of feel like I'm going back in the Stone Ages with System A.
So not only is the frame rate better, giving, better visual experience, but the responsiveness, the actual aiming, so much easier.
Okay, okay.
Play on System B, it's a smoother and more enjoyable gameplay. It definitely reads higher on the graphics. It actually looks like a newer game.
So would it surprise you if I told you that System A and System B were the exact same hardware?
Yes.
It's just better.
It's just better.
It's just better.
That's
it. Did what you want it to do.
There it is. Well, we had a ton of people come through and test out our rigs, and we could not make any of these reactions up, even the contrarian ones.
I think System B would be better.
Rather play on System B.
Definitely B. Yeah, B for sure.
PCB.
System B wins every time.
Definitely B.
B for sure.
I'm normally an A guy, but System B definitely wins.
Without fail, our gamers were choosing the experiences with DLSS enabled and with multi-frame generation as their preferred way to play. As we wrap this up, if you're thinking to yourself, man, I really want to build a PC like that, you're in luck. You can actually build a PC just like the one you saw our participants play with, under $1,000 with the RTX 5060 starting at $299. The RTX 5060 is available now, and you can find the parts we used in the link in the descriptions below. Now, we want to give a huge shout out to NVIDIA and PNY for sponsoring this video and for letting us take over PNY's booth for a day. Now, if you want to know more about the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060, head over to geforce.com. And if you want to snag the GPU we used in this system, check out the GeForce graphics cards from PNY. Now, we'll have links in the descriptions for everything we mentioned here, but as always, we want to know what you think. Let us know down in the comments below. And if you want to continue the conversation, head on over to our Discord server, discord.gg/Robeytech. It's an amazing place to talk to other tech and PC enthusiasts about these things, and you know what? You might just make a friend. And also, make sure you follow us on all the other socials at Robeytech absolutely everywhere. If you made it this far in the video, I want to say a huge thank you for sticking with me throughout this, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. GeForce.